to classify grammar section. Okay, so today we are going to see an interesting topic in grammar. Okay, shall we move now? So, okay, adjectives. Do you know what do you mean by adjective? So you know what is noun? It's a name of things or person or place. Yes. What is verb? It's action verb. You have helping verbs also, right? Now adjective, it describes a noun. Very good. Adjectives are words that describes noun. So noun, can you say some noun? Yes, girl. So what is adjective? What do you add in that? A girl is beautiful. Beautiful is an adjective. It describes a noun, that is girl. How she is beautiful. So that is what adjective. Adjective answers such questions. See, what kind, which one, how many. So what kind of girl she is? She's beautiful, or she's an honest girl, like that. Okay, so this is what adjective. Now we are going to recall the types of adjectives which you have studied in 4th standard. Okay, so first is qualitative adjectives. Qualitative adjectives, what mean by that? It shows the kind or quality of a person. So I said he is an honest man. So see the examples. He is an honest man. He is the noun here. Verb is and honest. What kind of person he is? It tells about the quality of the person. What kind of person he is. So he is an honest man. Next, Kolkata. Next, see the second example. Kolkata is a large city. Large is a what? It's a thing as well. So Kolkata is a place, right? It's a place, is a noun. It's a name of the place, right? And what kind of city it is? It is a large city. So whether it's a person or thing, it talks about the kind or quality of a person or thing, then it is called qualitative adjectives. Do you understand what is qualitative adjectives? It will talk about the quality of a person or thing. Okay, now next we move on. Quantitative adjectives, these are all you have studied in 4th standard. I'm just recalling it. Okay, quantitative adjectives, quantity, from the word itself you'll understand, right? What is quantity? It's amount or the number, right? It shows how much of things, also to indicate the number or amount of things. I ate some rice. It's a number, simple thing. Quality means qualitative adjective. It refers to quality of a person or thing. Quantitative adjective refers to the number. Okay, so I ate some rice. We have had enough exercise. So here see the underlined word some, enough. So it says some rice. We cannot count rice. It's uncountable noun. Right? So an enough exercise, we cannot count it. So it's uncountable noun. So it is a noun. Or you can say some other example, right? Like I have 5 apples. So it's just a number of a thing, right? So that's what quantitative adjectives. Okay, now next, demonstrative adjectives. So first qualitative adjectives, quantitative adjectives, and then demonstrative adjectives. So demonstrative adjectives means you're pointing out. If I say whose pen is this, you'll say, ma'am, this pen is that boy. This pen is belong to that boy. So you're pointing out the person or the thing. So you're telling this pen, that boy. So that is a pointing out thing. So that is what demonstrative adjective. So here for singular you'll use one word, for plural. For example, if it is a singular, if it is a thing, then you will use these, right? For plural you will say these. If it is very near, you will say this or these, for singular as well as for plural. But if it is far, very far, that boy. See, this pencil, that boy, this pencil belongs to that boy. Okay, so that, it's a very far thing. And if it is plural, then you will say those. Okay, see the example, this boy is stronger than Harry. So this means he is very much nearer to you. and these mangoes are so. That also very much near. Okay, I gave the examples as well. This pencil, the simple example, this pencil belongs to that boy. So it includes both near as well as far. So this is what demonstrative adjectives. First, qualitative adjectives. What is qualitative adjectives? Yes, it shows the quality of a person or thing. What is quantitative adjectives? It shows the number or amount of things. Okay, and what is demonstrative? It is pointing out. You are pointing out some person or thing. Okay, now for the now we are going to see two new kinds of adjectives. Okay, the first one is interrogative adjectives. So interrogative adjectives, immediately when I say interrogative means questions. Okay, so in questions you are asking, there will be adjective. Okay, so see, interrogative adjectives are words such as which, whose, and what that are used along with nouns to ask questions. So usually when you ask question, interrogative itself is asking questions. Okay, when you ask questions, you'll use which, whose, what. Say which pencil, whose book, what is your name. Okay, what kind of book it is. Okay, see the examples first. Whose. Okay, see the examples first. Whose used for persons to show possession. Whose pencil, it is belong to whom, so that's what whose car was parked there just now. The car is belonging to someone else, so belonging, that is possession. Okay, and then whose mother works as a nurse in the hospital. That mother is belonging to someone. Okay, and the second, what. So first whose means to show the possession. Then what is used for animals and things, right? What animal has horns? What is the color of her hair? Okay, and then which is used for persons, animals, and things. See the examples. Which boy took my book just now? Which cat stole the fish from the basket? Which is the biggest building in this area? So in all these examples, whose, what, which, in all these examples, the which, whose, what, they are all adjectives. Okay, they are all called what adjectives? Interrogative adjectives. Okay, these are the words we use to describe the noun. Okay, describe the noun. It's car, mother, animal, boy, they are all noun. So you're describing noun, you use interrogative words. So that's what, whose, what, which. Now do you understand? Now we move on to next kind. It's emphasizing adjectives. Emphasizing adjectives means an emphasizing adjective is used to emphasize or stress on the noun it qualifies. See, emphasis means it's important. See, when we give some importance, we give some strong feelings. We'll say, I don't want this, so we give importance to that. So it describes strong feelings about a person, feelings or thing we are talking about. So when we talk about something and we are telling no strongly, we will be opposing it or will be accepting it. Both it can be positive as well as negative. It can be positive as well as negative. Okay, now see the example, then you'll understand. Some examples, see, absolute, complete, outright, pure, real, total, true, and utter. Now see, I like some of his songs, but most are complete rubbish if you ask me. See, I like some of his songs. Okay, some actor songs or anyone's. Okay, but most are complete rubbish. First take rubbish. Okay, rubbish is what kind of song or what you are describing. That noun is song, you are describing it's a rubbish. Okay, but you are adding some more feelings, some more important words to that. So that is what complete rubbish if you ask me. So already you are using some describing words, but adding to that, you're adding to that, you add one more word. So then to describe your strong feeling towards that noun. Okay, so that is what emphasizing, stressing your feelings. So that's what emphasizing adjectives. Now look at the second example. Eating an ice cream cone on a hot day is pure bliss. See, bliss means it's happiness. Okay, joy, happiness. So eating ice cream or cone on a hot day, it's a happy thing. But pure bliss means it's complete happiness. It's to the peak of the mountain. So that much of joy you're expressing. To express your feelings, you express your strong feelings, you're adding one more word. So that it shows your strong feelings towards ice cream. So that's what emphasizing adjective. Now look at third example. I don't agree with his political views. In fact, I think he speaks utter nonsense most of the time. So political will some, so we used to say that political views, it's a whatever views they are talking, I think it's nonsense. But utter nonsense, almost negative. See, the negative as well as positive. In the first you think it's negative, but in the second it's a positive, and third again it's a negative. Now in emphasizing adjective, you can use very as well as own. See here, we saw it with our own eyes. Okay, with our own eyes I saw you. Okay, we'll say sometimes, right, with my own eyes I saw you copying, right? So that's what strong feeling. If I say I saw you copying, you will not believe it. If I say I saw you with my own eyes, then you will believe it. So that's what strong feeling you are stressing on. He put his own son to death. It is in, see, just take own and read that. He put his son to death. It may it may look meaningful, but when you add own son to death, it shows how the love of the father towards other people. Okay, so it shows that one. Okay, now we understand what is emphasizing. You're stressing your strong feeling by using one more word added to that describing noun, added to that describing adjective. Okay, now, okay, so that's what in emphasizing adjective. Now it's just a recall. What is interrogative adjective? It's you're asking questions: which, whose, what. Okay, keep that in mind. Which, whose, what kind of pencil, and which book is your favorite, like that. Okay, and then emphasizing adjectives, you're stressing on towards your strong feelings. Okay, now just try this. Okay, now try this. Kiran is a great supporter of non-violence. Whose book is that lying on the table? The simple truth is that Jim cannot run as fast as he thinks. The play was an utter failure. See, just think whether it's emphasizing adjective or interrogative adjective. Only from both these two I given. Okay, whether it's interrogative or emphasizing adjective. Just try this. Okay, now do you understand? Qualitative, quantitative, demonstrative, interrogative, emphasizing adjectives. Okay, thank you.